a ripped roof and walls blackened by smoke from the flames. This trader's shop still bears the scars of the November 21, 2023 attack at the Bamenyam market in the Bamboo Tools division of the West region of Cameroon. The shop is one of half a dozen others which were razed during the attack carried out by English-speaking separatists. 9 people died and others were injured. The attackers also abducted several people while getting away on motorbikes. Those abducted were later released. Zhang has been trading here since 2018. He lost everything that fateful day.
Around 10 past 7 in the morning, we heard gunshots. We left everything to take refuge in the bush. Upon my return, I found that my shop had been set on fire.
2 months after the ambush, a lot has changed. Wholesalers who supply the markets are now reluctant to go back. But some village traders don't have a choice, like Jean, who has resumed his work.
Traders who came to buy no longer come because they are afraid. But what can we do? Every time we come here, we pray that we don't see another attack. We don't know how to avoid them because we don't know when they will come again.
Since 2021, Bamenyam has been targeted by English-speaking separatists due to its proximity to the northwest and southwest Anglophone regions, where there is a conflict between the Cameroonian army and dissidents. Locals have set up a committee to counter any more attacks in the future.
Vigilance! Vigilance!
Young men in the village have set up a surveillance committee headed by 34-year-old Hilaire. With the help of close to 10 of his collaborators, they take stock of the situation in the village.
We are going to think a bit about how our sector has been since the last attack.
These volunteers are working to prevent the crisis raging in neighbouring regions from spilling over into their village.
We said that this must not happen in our district. It's a sacrifice, because we are up against armed men. But we only have our hands to fight.
However tough their mission is, they have managed to maintain tranquility in a locality with the little resources available.
When these armed men come, we are the first targets, because we prevent them from getting in. But we don't have the means. We ask for motorbikes, because we travel over several kilometers. We need phones and prepaid SIM cards.
Bamenyam is not the only village targeted by English-speaking separatists in the west region of Cameroon. In 2022, several attacks targeted the town of Babajou, leaving at least 2 dead and many others injured. Since then, local authorities have strengthened security measures.
Majesté. Bonne arrivée. Merci beaucoup. Bonne arrivée, monsieur. Comment ça se passe ça? On est là.
Every week, the Assistant Senior Divisional Officer of Babajou visits villages under his jurisdiction. This afternoon, he is visiting Balepo, which lies on the border with the English-speaking regions.
So what's the news from the last week on the security front?
The area is home to over 200 English-speaking families who fled the conflict. Joseph Ngelewo, the local leader here, works in collaboration with authorities to prevent any risk of an ambush.
When something comes up, the local representative informs me, and I inform the administrative authority. And then, if there are actions to be taken, the administrative authority takes the initiative. We go out into the field, do what we can, and inform the chain of command.
A strategy based on intelligence and which so far seems to be bearing fruit. The senior divisional officer for the Bamboo Tools coordinates the fight against English-speaking separatists from the capital, Mbuda. Dado Dibango appreciates the calm that has reigned on the ground after the November 2023 attack in Bamenyam.
Since this attack, the end-of-year celebrations have took place in total calm, since our security forces are keeping an eye on things, and we are now observing total calm on the ground. The population trusts the strategy we have put in place. They are supporting us so that there are no future attacks here.
Over 7 years since the start of the Anglophone crisis, it is difficult to tell the exact number of people who have died. But many NGOs count over 3,000 deaths and tens of thousands of refugees and internally displaced people. While the crisis rages on, no clear measures have been put in place to completely bring it to an end.